Well, coastal ecosystems are a carbon sink in a straightforward way. And so they are doing a lot of jobs that people don't see. Because seagrass meadows are mostly underwater and because mangrove forests are not very accessible, people again didn't realize the power they had to create erosion and sediment control, to stop the power of the swells and the impact of hurricanes to neighboring communities.
Blue carbon refers to the carbon dioxide removed from the atmosphere by our ocean ecosystems.
And it is stored by seagrass beds, it is stored by mangroves. So there are many sources of carbon sequestration in the oceans, and that is what is known as blue carbon. For us, coastal ecosystems are our life. Not only they sequester blue carbon, but for us, their functions go beyond that. And the coastline ecosystem, they deter the strength of the storm surge. They also provide nurseries for fish. They provide recreation. They provide many services to our communities.
You gotta consider just the biodiversity of a tree like a mangrove, where you could have a bat, a bird, a pelican, a spider, a lizard living in the same tree an octopus lives on, and fish are being spawned. That's just not only really cool, but it shows the extensive network of biodiversity that is attributed to these coastal ecosystems like seagrass beds and the mangroves.
Together, we identified sites that were heavily impacted by the winds and storm surge, destroying our seagrass beds, habitats, and mangroves habitats in the reserve.
The island was so hard hit and people suffered so much that we determined that it would never happen again.
We had a great dream of reforesting one of the most unique ecosystems in the world. We didn't have the resources to do it. So the Ocean Foundation stepped it up, not only by bringing financial resources and the connection to other available resources, but also some technical assistance. So we work in a Vieques Island. It's this very small island in the east coast of Puerto Rico. Our main reason for being is the conservation of bioluminescent bays.
One of the most beautiful things you can see is if you go to our bioluminescent bay when it's raining, because then the bay turns blue, because as every drop of water hits the water surface, it makes the bioluminescence glow.
My desire would be real change, real policy change.
If we want to stop all of this climate change, blue carbon is one of the ways.
The approach that we took is to try to find practical solutions to the sargassum. In small quantities, it's beneficial, but those huge mats that are coming are very detrimental both to the environment and to the hospitality industry. We combine it with green organic waste from hotels and build up some compost with it. And now we are using the compost to help regenerate soils and to get farmers to get organic fertilizer. Most of them are women, because in the Dominican Republic, it's women that works the lands. We provide them with the compost, we provide them with the know-how so that they can grow crops for themselves, their families, and they can sell the extra. Sargassum is a good carbon source, so every time we put compost On the soil, we put back carbon into the soil, so it remains sequestered like this.